हेलो व्यूवर्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल रहमान टेक। आज मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि आप लिंक्डइन पे किस तरह पैसे बना सकते हैं। लेट्स स्टार्ट वीडियो। हाउ टू मेक मनी ऑन लिंक्डइन। लिंक्डइन इज बाय फार द बेस्ट प्लेस ऑन द इंटरनेट to generate leads and hence to make money. For most types of business today, whether it's B2C and B2B, that's just my opinion, of course, but I am pretty sure you have heard many others say the same or similar. Check this graph out from a HubSpot study if you don't believe me. So, why so many small businesses struggling to get results from LinkedIn? Well, in my experience, it's because they fall short in one or more of three key areas you need to focus on to be successful at generating leads on LinkedIn. There are your LinkedIn profile. The first thing people check to find out if you can help solve their problems. Second, your content, whether or not you provide value to your audience. Your connections, more specifically, how to create new connections. If you get all three of these firing on all calendars, generating leads from LinkedIn becoming becomes a whole lot easier. So let me share with you some of the mistakes I see people making all the time in each of these areas. Your profile. If I were to sum up the biggest mistakes I see in this area, it would be that people make their profiles about themselves rather than about their ideal client. Now that might sound crazy. Why would you write your own profile about your clients? Well, if you don't, you won't stand out from the crowd and you will lose your audience. The anomaly I always use is when you meet someone new at a party or some other social event that all they do is talk about themselves. You are turned off pretty quick, right? Well, it is the same with your LinkedIn profile. You see, when are on the internet, their brains are in energy conversation mode, which means they rely on the less advanced part of the brain to figure out what might actually be of use to us and more on the primitive part of the brain that basically keep us safe to act as a filter. The primitive part of the brain is basically looking for anything that helps us thrive and survive. It's indicative and we don't even know it's going about its job some of the time. It's the lookout primarily for danger, and once it's sure there is no dangers and other survival is not at risk, it starts to look for other things that might help us to thrive. So it starts to ask questions like, सो व्यूअर्स, ये थी आज की वीडियो। उम्मीद है आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आई है तो वीडियो को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें ताकि हर आने वाली नई वीडियो आप तक बआसानी पहुँच सके। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में। अपना ख्याल रखें। अल्लाह हाफिज़।